Why am I wheeling this Christmas tree around the streets of Harlem? Well, this is not a Christmas tree. This is a blue spruce, which is a very rare tree native to Colorado. And this tree is $400. Now, it was installed in that garden in November, so like less than 6 months ago. But now we're replanting that garden and this tree has to go. So we're gonna keep it and resell it for another 400, maybe 600 to another client. You can see what this blue spruce did to my arm. And this tree is going in next to my building. It's a $400 spruce. It's gonna find a home on the 21st floor. That's my house. The water tower here. Wow. Beautiful views. So the soil is packed up and then I'm adding this mulch on top, which is gonna act as a seal. And it looks like I'm packing it up like very high, but when it rains and when the water hits it, this is all gonna compress down. So you want it all to be in super tight. And this is the finished product. Later that night, I was specifically requested to attend the grand reopening of the Phoenix, my old job, almost 1 year to the day after our first grand reopening. But nevertheless, the event was being hosted by Alaska, the drag queen. I'm not really into drag queens, but Alaska is definitely my favorite, and she was doing the ribbon cutting and the hosting. So lots of pictures, lots of drag queens, even the occasional D-list East Village celebrity.
It's so nice to be here at the grand official, unofficial reopening, opening premiere of the Phoenix.
I will say I don't think she actually knew where she was.
I don't know that I've ever been here before. We've been here? I have been here before. I love this place.
So it was super fun seeing all the fam again, seeing the place in action. And I got my ass handed to me in an arm wrestling competition by a man 3 times my age. I've had 2 beers and a shot. I'm ossified and it's 1 a.m. It's time for me to go to bed. So I power washed a nice little garden on the Upper East Side. Not much to say about it other than it was the fastest one I've ever done because the stone was so easy to strip. Anyway, now I'm going to the garden that I hate, the fire escape one at the very top. And I have to lug all this stuff 12 blocks south. The cursed building of the billionaires and the fire escapes. I'm actually getting pretty adept at it. As you can see, I'm more comfortable. I'm at Equinox because my friend works here. He's a personal trainer and social capital, so I get to come here for free. But I'm very glad for that because I would not be paying for this gym. It is $350 a month for one location, or $500 all access. I'm sorry, but the place is like packed. It's like the busiest gym I've ever been in, and it's really making me appreciate my gay gym. I haven't done like any physique updates in a minute, but I'm at currently 160 pounds, almost, not just shy of 160. Like, let me just show you like what I'm eating for breakfast. I have 3 eggs, some sausages, salad for fiber, very important as a gay man. Some little bread. This is like the bread, and the Kerrygold butter is like my fat content for the day. And then I have some coconut water for the electrolytes, and then this is yogurt with protein powder, collagen, and chia seeds, a little coffee, weak, and no reason for that, I just like weak coffee, and mango. I love mango. This is the first time that I've been worried, like thinking about maybe I shouldn't eat that because it's a high fat content. I naturally just avoid bad food. Also, I'm very blessed to not have a sweet tooth. They do say like once you start getting fit and healthy, you start developing body dysmorphia. I don't have that, by the way. I have too much confidence. I could stand to have some body dysmorphia. But anyway, so I'm actually supposed to be at work right now. But I'm gonna eat this breakfast for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'm gonna show up. So my boss drove us up to a house in Scarsdale, which is just another little suburbia typical of the Northeast. But the houses in Scarsdale go for about 2 or 3 million because of its proximity to the city. It's about 45 minutes drive north from Manhattan. Anyway, so the client wanted showy flowers that would bloom through the summer. So these marigolds are great for that. They're at about half of their size here. Honestly, it was so nice to just get out of the city and all the chaos and the noise. I'm adjusting my marigold. And now we're going to Disneyland. I'm a dangerous boy. Stay. This has been on all day. It's now 11 o'clock. I'm going to sleep, and I was like in the kitchen. I was like, why is it so hot in the kitchen? I have the AC on. Because the fucking stove has been on at 400 Fahrenheit. I'm eating these chips, these avocado oil chips, because old chips have like sunflower seed oil and vegetable oil. Bad for your testes, bad for the boys. Endocrine disruptors. I just say shit. I do have a weak spot for chips because they're made from potatoes. Potatoes! Kartoshka. Anyway. Where was it? Oh yeah, I nearly blew up the whole building. Think about the average person in this country, and they all have a gas stove in their kitchen. It's actually amazing that more buildings don't just blow up spontaneously from like idiots like me who leave the stove on all day. But I guess what's so remarkable about it is like, I'm so surprised that I would do this. In Spain, my stove was like electric, but it's so much more sense because the peasants cannot be trusted. The average person cannot be given a gas stove. It is wildly irresponsible. While I'm here, I also think that women, about to lose half my viewers. Now I'm gonna say something super misogynistic and you're all gonna leave. But you know what? I always have to speak the truth. I have a duty to report the truth. Women should not be allowed to have umbrellas. I'm sorry, it's beyond your capabilities. Because first of all, you're all like 5'4" and you're going along with an umbrella. And because you're a female, you have lower spatial awareness, which is a true fact. And my female best friend, who's a scientist, a neuroscientist, confirmed this. This is not just like some bro science. Women have worse spatial awareness, okay? That's why they can't park cars. 5'4" girl going along with an umbrella, okay? And she's fucking taking my eye out with the sides of the umbrella because she's not conscious of her surroundings. But she's like, anyway. So it's been real. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Girls, I hope you didn't think that you were gonna get all scot-free, okay? Because she comes for us all. She being me. Okay, I wanna shut the fuck up now. Please like and subscribe, thank you. And while it is true that women have bad spatial awareness, and I'm not backing down from that because I see it, I notice things, okay? A woman would not have left the stove on at 400 for the entire day, okay? That is also true. So these two things are true.